Welcome, everyone.
No. I love you. You mean for your Georgia? I got you.
To Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
It's so challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Counting good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Good shot by Redick, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot that time, not on target. Jordan with some nice D. Down low. Here's Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passes of all time.
Back to Russell. Left side, Davis. Jordan with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh my goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. To the middle. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backdoor if he has to. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Russell from long range. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Paul can't get it to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Right side, Davis. Over Jordan. On the wing, Davis. A 3 ball. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Outside, Griffin. Paul looking around. Jordan on the wing. Left side, Griffin. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
During the week, show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
Here's Schroeder. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt? And your Laker Youth Dance Team. Okay, everybody, time to get loud for your Lakers Youth Dance Team. Let me hear you.
Lakers trailed by 8. Up top, Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. Jordan on the wing. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Redick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Reeves. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Count that one.
Jared
And pulls
Vanderbilt.
out with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Paul outside. Pass to Redick. Left side, Griffin. Kicks it out to Crawford. Griffin trying to get open. Jamal Crawford. And that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Jordan with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Blake Griffin.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Davis. Jordan with the steal. the afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg. Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Barnes. And the call will be against Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Griffin. He goes up again. Outside for Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Here's Griffin. Back to Barnes. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Griffin. It's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Here's Gooden. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Pass to Ilgauskas. LeBron James on the wing. Fires top of the key. And the whistle blows. And it's an over-the-back call here.
His second.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Anderson Barry down.
Pops it up for up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Inside. Pass to Verjao. And stolen by Jordan. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
And Cleveland turns it over again.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing.
Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Griffin. And that
Well, to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Indiana Pacers take on the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Here's Dandridge. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Takes a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Down low. Another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Flushes it down to finish the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
They grab their own miss. Pass to McLaughlin. Knocked loose. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Duarte. Rebound, Milwaukee. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Robertson to the inside.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's tipped. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Turner.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Outside for Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Turner with it. Nails the baby hook.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Now Turner. He got a piece of it. Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Mathurin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy passes.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Milwaukee in the lead. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the Pacers with possession here. McConnell outside. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Or at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Driving to the basket. Here's Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mathurin. Out to the right wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pacers substitution. O'Shea Brissett. George Hill.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires for three. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up 9. again. Back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Back to Brissett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Hill. Back to Turner. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Turner's got 6.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot comes out. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Outside, Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Turner from the arc. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Here's Robertson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana trailing here. Here's Hill. And he goes in for the dunk.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
Timeout call, Milwaukee.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your 4-1-4 crew.
Milwaukee.
It may be a player's lead, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew. Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your 4-1-4 crew to the floor. Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your 4-1-4 crew. Substitution on the floor.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Robertson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bucks dancing. Another cheer for your young Bucks dancers.
So it's the Pacers now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Inside. Here's Nora. He gets it in there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Dandridge. The Bucks rebound. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 5.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Nora. Lets it go from deep. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside heel.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And looks like an illegal pick was set against the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Takes it inside. Robertson's shot is off.
Greg Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Andrew Nembhard.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nora. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Nora grabs the board.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Dandridge.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Nora. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And he lobs it up top. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now Halliburton. There's Neesmith with the three. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
To the middle. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw no good. And the Pacers making a change here. And the second free throw is good. 11 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Duarte. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
27. The Pacers.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
For your 4-on-4 crew.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Turner. Lets it go from 14.
Miles Turner.
That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Allen with it. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Duarte. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's McLaughlin.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Indiana on offense. A 12-point game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Neesmith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And it's Indiana's ball. Down by 12. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple. Outside heel. Pass to Turner. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Allen.
2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here.
Milwaukee, let's hear it one more time for your young Bucks.
Now the Pacers with it. A 12-point game to the paint. Here's Turner.
Miles
And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
T-shirt. Let's hear ya.
Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Dandridge. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Bucks lead by 12.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. Third personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And the Bucks with the possession here. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
.50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Brissett's shot is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Turner. The rebound by Robertson.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Pass to Dandridge. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Milwaukee ball. At the line for the Bucks, Oscar Robertson.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the...
Your Bucks, 48, the Pacers.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Bucks Youth Dance.
And here's Allen. Pass to Robertson. They get the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
McConnell with it. And here's Turner. Outside for McConnell. Back to Turner. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Those two.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Outside for McConnell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
To the middle. Now here's Allen. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Allen. Here's Robertson. Shoots over Halliburton. Robertson's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Turner. Outside heel. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Dandridge. Allen in the high post. Here's Dandridge. Out to the right wing. McLaughlin. He drops it from range.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside heel. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Misses off the right iron. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication.
I don't know.
Can you unpause the game so we can play, bro? Can you unpause the game? Okay, can you unpause the game, kid? This kid just scrolling through his stuff, bro. It's actually going on. Ultimate killer.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Paulie Stein at the elbow. And Paulie Stein
He's got an auto run.
Paulie Stein, a tremendous athlete and
This
a
man's so
dynamic
slow, dude.
finisher.
Here's Here's Bowles. No good on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Rondo. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensive.
That was me.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Now here's Bowles. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
You gonna talk, man?
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Bowles, and it's blocked. Covington wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
O'Neal misses. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. And the dunk by Covington.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
Now, here's Bowles. Pass to O'Neal. To end the run, Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Houston leading by 12. And it's Rondo in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Houston foul.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Second team foul.
And now, the first timeout called here for Anchorage.
Well, it's been an attack to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
All right.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team.
Timeout call.
Words we cannot repeat.
Oh, no.
Anchorage trails by 12. Pass to KD. Beyond the arc. Cauley Stein grabs the board with the chance to keep this run going.
And how about the efficiency that they're operating with?
2 minutes.
Outside Rondo. And here is Cauley Stein. Just 4 to shoot.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Robert Covington.
Drills it from outside.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge offense and activity level for both teams tonight.
First personal foul.
You know, Richard, it had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA. A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor.